Both were citizens of the same country. One was a civilian named Man Bahadur Sunar and the other chairman of the Nepali Congress-affiliated Tarun Dal in Chitwan, Shiva Paudel. Both were murdered in a similar manner, that is, beaten to death by a group of people. But the murder case of Shiva Paudel drew a nationwide interest, while the case of Man Bahadur Sunar remained ignored between the pages of directory at the police station in Kalikot. The reason simply being, Man Bahadur was just a normal civilian, while Shiva Paudel had a political affiliation. Man Bahadur was beaten to death by two people on December 11th in Kalikot. Apparently, he was murdered because he belonged to a low caste and he happened to use the fireplace in the kitchen of a high caste family to lighten his cigarette. After the incident, two local guys hailing from a high caste attacked Man Bahadur and beat him to death. But the murder case of Man Bahadur drew limited interest. Neither the government nor the non-governmental institutions looked into the matter. In fact, even when News 24 broadcasted a report about his murder, no one really took the initiative to investigate the case. Just 5 days after Man Bahadur's death, Shiva Paudel, the chairman of the Tarun Dal in Chitwan, was also murdered by a group of prison inmates in Chitwan prison. But his murder case made it to the headlines of newspapers and magazines and shook the entire country. The Nepali Congress even demanded that Paudel be declared a martyr, his family provided with compensation, and all cases filed against him be withdrawn. As if that was not enough, the Nepali Congress even imposed a total nationwide shutdown on Monday, protesting his death. After the closure, the political leaders sat numerous meetings to discuss his case and finally decided to provide a relief amount of 1 million to Paudel's family. Prime Minister Dr. Baburam Bhattarai also promised a proper investigation into his case and directed the formation of a special committee to look into his murder. Nepali Congress leaders even reached Chitwan in helicopters on the day of shutdown to pay last respects to their party colleague. Amid all this, Man Bahadur's murder case got overshadowed. Not a single political leader desired to comment on his murder case. His family still grieves in silence to this day, totally ignored in the remote area of Kalikot.